primary weapons just got an insane update. This patch changes primary weapons forever, except for the Liberator Penetrator. Yeah, sorry, it wasn't invited to this buff party. All right, but anyways, so before the buff and the assault rifles, well, I mean they were pretty weak. Not many people really used them. But for the first three, it'll be the assault rifles the people use the most and are starting with my least favorite AR. Yes, I know. But it's the AR-23 Liberator and the AR-23 Guard Dog got an increased projectile damage against durable bodies parts from 10 to 23%. Now, if you don't know what durable body parts are, I'm going to be getting into that in a minute, but along with the AR Liberator, the concussive got an increase to 23 to 35%. And at last but not least, we got the Diligence. It's a buff. Now, excuse my language. It's like 3 in the morning right now, and I've been up like all night doing this. But it got a buff to the Diligence got a buff from 10 to 25. Now you can actually see a difference in these buffs, and it is actually surprising this time because usually you can't really tell a difference. But what this means is that you won't take as long to kill bugs with higher durable body parts. With this, it really doesn't matter. But when I with this AR, this one made me pick these guns over it. Most likely not. I won't be picking. I mean, I still use the ARs, but I probably won't be picking it over it. But I'll probably feel more comfortable using it on the difficult or on the more difficult levels. You know what I mean? Also, side note, but the scopes on snipers and the marksman rifles have been changed to be more accurate and remove that big old circle. Finally, I hated that thing, and that's why I never use them, to be honest with you. But okay, so now on to the more of the important stuff. We have the Dual Blader or whatever that is. It's a good gun, alright, but what's got increased projectile damage against durable body parts from 10 to 20 and an increased magazine capability. Alright, I'm gonna say that from 20 to 30. But now you won't run out of ammunition as fast because this gun goes through ammo like it's nothing. Alright, it literally just burns through ammo. But now onto the fan favorite, the AR-61 Tenderizer. This buff weapon, actually, this might be the most best and most needed buff in this patch. But now this gun stands out a lot more now because it pretty much has the same stats as the AR-23 Liberator. But not only has it been increased, damage been increased all the way from 10 to 17, but increased the capability or the capacity of the magazine to 30, 35, and decreased the number mags from 10 to 8, which it is understandable because the gun it does a lot more damage now. But because it does do from 60 to 95, and it does have increased stagger, so that means that's finally increased stagger. I wanted that to stagger the enemies when I'm shooting them, and strength. We all love that. I do love this is a good weapon because it's the high damage and the scatters and the enemies, and it's back and it's pretty accurate. But it does have slow reload speed, although I'm not gonna lie. I'll probably say 4 seconds to reload this gun, around 3-4ish seconds. But now I feel like they brutally murdered this weapon, alright? But at first, the R36 Interrupter got an increased damage from 420 all the way to 570, alright? That's a lot, alright? But damage per shot now. But they nerfed this weapon. It was actually fucking good. Like, this weapon was like god tier before they nerfed it and they took off the shrapnel and all that right there. But ever since they took off the shrapnel from it, it hasn't just been the same. That it hasn't been that good to use. But this has made it a little bit more better though. That is a big increase in damage though. But they need to add the shrapnel back. But you know, Helldivers, they do like to take away things their players like. But now we got all these buffs, alright? But there was a hidden nerf, alright? Y'all probably didn't know this, but the Pummeler SMG which is a very, very strong gun, but it got nerfed. All right, the medium, large size enemies now don't get stunned. They don't get stunned as easily and will not affect the Stratamins, and the stun will most likely just get affected. However, the pummeler can't stun like enemies like the chargers and the ones that shoot acid out of their butts. All right, but it like the freeze stun, it was really good. You know, it was really cool. Like the strong new stun would give us a new way to play the game, and it was a different, unique, and strong ability. But hey, it's not Helldivers' first time doing this to their gamers, right? Well, letting them down anyway. I'm not saying Helldivers is a bad game, because me personally, I love this game, alright? I built my whole channel around this game, because that's how much I love this game, especially the first one. If you haven't played the first one, y'all have to play the first Helldivers, alright? It's just, like, the game is honestly crisp, and it's a very structured game, very stabilized. And this patch just brings so much more to this game like before, because people really was not, I mean, the AR, it was used to some degree now. The ARs was very good primary weapons at first, but then weapons started getting ass, and people only, people started using, the flamethrower and stuff, like, why would you use an AR? I mean, the AR is still good, but this buff actually makes them usable. Like, I actually want to use the ARs now, especially, we haven't talked about the AR that was inside of the new Warbound. It's literally the shortened version of a Liberator, but it's like a AK-47 vibe feel. That's what I'm getting from it. And don't get me wrong, now this is an amazing gun, ton of recoil though. I'm not gonna lie, ton of recoil. But I just don't know if I'm about the new Warbound. Y'all think are y'all gonna buy the new Warbound? I've been thinking about it, but they decreased the guns. Like, you only get 2 weapons in there this time though, I'm not gonna lie. And that's the only thing that's making me think about not buying it, is the fact you only get 2 weapons, and you're paying, I'm paying, and I'm only getting 2 weapons, and I'm getting wraps that I'm rarely even gonna see. I can put wraps on the pod and stuff, but most of the times the pod be underground, so I don't understand it. All right, but anyways, this means so much to me if you stay to the end. All right, thank you for watching, everyone. All right, if you made it to the end, just know you're an amazing person, and have a good day, or else I'm gonna eat your last bag of Doritos. Peace out, Helldiver. I'll see you in the next one.